Good night, everybody. I am your girl once again, Kiki Chronicles, coming with a late night Kiki's thoughts for you guys. My thought is this: it's more of a conversation. I used to do those two little segments where I'm having conversations. So let's jump right in because I know we all covered by the blood of Jesus and we're very divinely guided and protected for the rest of our lives and every area of our life after all we've been through, okay? Okay, look, my thought is like, I don't understand how some people in the world, you know, are so disgusting as a human being. They are so vile. The fucked up thing about people, especially narcissists at people, right? They are full of entities. They're full of drama, mess, chaos, and conflict all the time, everywhere they go. No matter how subtle they try to be or, how low key they sneak this and try to hurt people with words and things that they feel like they know and shit like that on purpose, trigger you, right? The thing is, though, to me, is that, excuse me, y'all, people want to treat others like shit. They want to misuse you. They want to abuse you. They want to lie on you. They want to blame you. They don't want to take responsibility, accountability for their choices, decisions, or their actions, and for them being weak-minded individuals that act less than humane. And then they want to turn around and play victim. You know what I'm saying? After they done treated people so horrible, they have said some of the vile, nasty thing out of their mouths. They call themselves trying to expose things about people when the truth is they only expose themselves to real ones out there who stand for something and in truth, who know how to apologize, take accountability, and understand that the decisions and choices that we make, some of them may not be our own, most of them might not be our own, but we do acknowledge the fact that we may have hurt people, we hurt people, and the truth is we were put in positions unknowingly and sometimes knowingly where we had to defend ourselves against these people. You know what I'm saying? And it comes to the point where if you were addicted to drugs at some point in your life, you're not anymore. You made the choice and the decision to leave it alone and put God first. Even though God has always been in your life and been with you, you always were surrounded and guided without you knowing, but now you know, so you woke. So a lot of people got away with a lot of things because truth is they knew you were asleep at the time. You wasn't aware of the red flags, the real toxic behavior, the diabolical, sinister shit. You wasn't deep into the craft as you are now. And now that you are, and these people are seeing it, they're hearing it, you know what I'm saying? They're gang stalking it, they're stalking it. They want to wish that they treated you better. And the fact that these people have done so many terrible things and God heard it and saw it, they made God so angry by treating his chosen children like that. His earth angels, his star seeds, treating them horrible. When the truth is, we were tests and lessons and they were tests and lessons. Because, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, the devil uses people and so does God use people. And these people have made the wrong choices and decisions by fucking over God's people on their own. They actually sold their souls to the devil. They actually signed up, put their name on a dotted line, and said they was going to band together to destroy the chosen ones of the earth. The 144,000 is here and we ain't going nowhere. Rest in peace to the ones who didn't make it out, who are now our ancestors who watch over us. And the truth is, these people are seeing stuff, they're hearing stuff, because our ancestors ain't playing. Neither is Archangel Mike and Gabriel, because enough is enough. These people want to hold on to your energy, siphon your energy, steal your energy. They want to steal your resources, make you lose your job. They want you to lose your house. Everything that they're saying and they have done is happening to these people. Now, They don't know the difference between being cursed and being blessed either. See, people always think money, materialistic things always come from God. Then they thank Him. Other than that, you don't hear nothing about Him. They don't thank God in the good time, the bad time, the hard time, the struggling time, being without time. Because sometimes God has to strip everything away from us to build us up, to refine us. It's like a diamond. Diamonds are made from pressure. So a lot of us are diamonds. And we always were diamonds in the rough. And people who so-called thought they were better than us, they was competing with us because they saw the light that shined within. And people always figure, okay, if they don't help you with certain things, that you're not going to do it. Bullshit. Do it anyway. And that's why a lot of people mad, because it was so many people all over the world who band together in hate. Ain't nothing was love in about these thieves, these cheaters, these liars, these haters, these envious people, these jealous people. They band together for one reason: to kill, steal, and destroy our lives collectives. They really did this. It was people who we loved the most, who we would have done anything for, that stabbed us in the back. They put 10 swords or more in our backs, and we ate that shit. True. They know for a fact if we was to let loose, let these hands fly, child, we would have destroyed their face. Because I know I was locked up for a lot of stupid shit because I let these hands fly. But now I'm letting my mouth and my words speak out loud, because that is a gift from God. Because I feel like everybody feelings to me are real and valid in certain situations. But if you just a straight out, flat out liar, you cannot take responsibility and accountability for the things you say, the things you do, the things you have done, then God is not going to allow you to cross paths with me anymore, especially if you're from the past and you still got fucked up intentions. You still trying to compete with me, still jealous, you envious, you want to destroy, you know what I'm saying? Kill, rob, and all this dumbass shit, plotting, plan. You wish I don't have this, I don't have that. Because either way it go, nothing in my life is going to stop. Collective, understand something. Don't become bitter like these people. Vengeance is the Lord, honey. I do believe in eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but vengeance is the Lord. Don't take revenge on people. And honestly, these people are receiving the harshest karma because they did some fucked up shit that they think nobody knows about, but we know. Spirit, spirit talks, demons talk, angels speak. The Lord Himself will speak and you will hear His voice. Whether it's through a person, place, or thing, yes, signs and synchronicities are real. You will see this. See, people, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe, but that be the main ones who doing it. Whether they lighting a candle magic. See, people don't understand something. Candles are candles to certain individuals, but to some who practice darkness, they have bad, cruel intentions for people as they like them, and they practice all kind of bante juju magic, that magic, graveyard spell. They do sex rituals, they part of cults, they act like they church Bible thumpers, and these people be so evil and wicked. And that's why the Bible tells you turn from your wicked ways and depart from evil. But these people can't depart from shit because the devil is going to collect all of them. And everything that they stole, and no matter what it was they stole, has to be returned. Balance in the world has to be restored. That's one of the universal laws. It has to be restored. It don't matter how long it take, y'all. So don't be getting impatient. Have patience like Job, and understand that the things you was thinking from a child to now, you were not crazy. The things you felt, the things you seen, the things that you knew just came to you when it came to different people, places, and things. You were right about them things. You were. You knew people wasn't right. They were evil. They were vicious. They was not of God. They was hiding behind God as a facade. And the funny thing about that, People laugh. I saw something today that made so much sense. The devil be playing with people when he is the first motherfucker in all entirety that got kicked out of heaven for trying to have control, dominion, being disobedient. You understand what I'm saying? So what you think gonna happen to humans on this earth that are disobedient to mock God? Lie, be vicious towards his people, towards humanity, trying to stop the prophecies, trying to keep scales unbalanced in this world for their own what? They want what? Validation, greed. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be famous. They want to be celebrated. They want to have so many men and women flocking to them. But the sad part about all of this, behind these scenes and behind them walls, they doing witchcraft and voodoo and magic to have all these things. And they don't give a damn who they sacrifice. Some of these people sacrificing their own children's souls as offerings just to get what they want, to keep a lifestyle that really doesn't belong to them. Because if it belonged to them, they would have earned it. They would have got it. They would have lived within their means. I don't give a fuck if you live in a shack with cardboards on that motherfucker. You have a place to live. As long as you got running water to wash your ass. And a couple of dollars get you some soap. And you have a job. I don't care what kind of job it is. You could be a janitor to a fucking mail lady to a fucking dog walker. You have a job. You able to pay something. You able to feed somebody. And you able to bless somebody else. Yeah, you might have a little debt going, but God clear that debt so fast because he got to keep the balance. Things are going to be recycled. You won't be without anything. Yeah, the bills might get paid late, but the blessing is they get paid. God steps in a nick of time to help us through everything once you go to him sincerely. Because, see, people don't understand something. People be like, oh, spirituality, blah, 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 blah. Okay, because they don't understand what it details and what it comes with in these spiritual streets. And being magical, being born magical. But see, them demons, entities know we're magical because they see us. And the truth is, because I know we hear it all the time because it's true, right? Our light irritate people's demons, whether they're on alcohol, drug, whatever it is. They can't contain their jealousy and their envy, their greed, their need to be seen and heard and be in competition, competitive, for no reason. When they really can't compare because the souls, the spirits, the mind frame, the gifts, they don't belong to them, they're ours. But they want part in it. They want to take it. They want to steal it. They don't want to earn it. And those who really were spiritually gifted, who had them, who's been out here being fake tarot readers, psychics, and abusing their divination, tapping into people's Akashic records, and reading cards on people by lying, just a way of making money to destroy somebody's life. They get on these platforms and they be straight lying because they get paid to try to confuse you into going back with a karmic or repeating karmic cycles with motherfuckers that God had to moved out your path and your way, who did not mean you no good and did not belong, that are straight up evil with nothing but STDs. And I mean both kinds, spiritually and physically, that really want to bind you, harm you, and destroy you. They want to offer your life for theirs. And for some of these people, it's too late to turn back. And for some, the truth will set them free if they're honest. Now, they still going to have to do a little time. They're going to pay some karmic debt. But they can be honest about all the evil deeds, plots, and plans and schemes that they took part in out of jealousy. Some people always saying, oh, I don't like him, I don't like her. But if you pay attention to these same people that flock together, like the idiots they round here saying exactly what you're saying. They're trying to dress like you, walk like you, talk like you, be you. They want, but they can't embody the essence because it's not theirs. They can't duplicate the love because they don't have it in them. They try to use glamour spells, magic. Whether you gain weight, lose weight, it's on you. Because let me tell you something. From where I sit and where I stand, I ain't ever seen a woman, no matter how weight or a man, his weight stop him from having sex or being in a relationship or kicking it with nobody. So there's there. But you know what? A lot of these people, they look sick because they are sick. All them lump spells are backfiring. All the magic that they done is hitting their ass hard. They round here looking dried up, eyes booked. They can't stop getting high. They can't stop drinking. They can't hide anymore. The mask is falling off and people are listening and they paying attention because they receiving karma for just being a part around in dealing with these people because they made the wrong decision and choice. Even it was a chuckle or laugh or they heard plots and plans and they knew what these people was doing to hurt somebody purposely. And they never opened their mouth. They never said nothing. They never called the police. They never did. They called FBI. They called the Fed. They didn't do nothing. They just sat there and thought it was funny. Now it's happening to them as well. That's how it goes. Birds of a feather may flock together, but not all the time. And you reap what you sow. So what you people put out into the universe, these people are getting back and they watching me and they listening and they know I ain't lying. Some of them sitting there crying. They get on Instagram because I like to post funny shit, comical shit with real meanings behind them. They want to report. They want to blackball me, but guess what? I keep posting because I'm not going to stop. And God say, do it, my child. It's your birthright. It's your right. Speak your mind. Write what you want to write because I'm creative like that. And nobody ever really took the time to see or knew. And those who knew tried to block it before my creative juices were starting to flow. They wanted to take it for themselves. So I'm going to tell you like this, collective. What was built off of your back in any form is being torn down. Yep, it's being torn down. 2026 is going to be a spectacular year for a lot of the collective. I'm telling you, just keep speaking your truth. Keep being patient. Keep being a blessing to others. Keep being honest, man, with whatever you feel and put it in God's hands. And once you put it in God's hands, don't take it out. But say what you need to say. Do what you got to do respectfully. Because your feelings are real. And don't let nobody take advantage of you, use you, abuse you ever again in your life. Don't settle. Don't settle for less when you can have more. Don't settle for a man or a woman who is going to breadcrumb you, who's going to play with your heart, your mind, and have you have crazy where you end up hurting them because your emotions are out of whack and control. It's a lot of that going on in the world. People are snapping. They are really, KILING people for playing out here. And that's what the devil wants. He wants to collect every piece of thing and understand something. Generational curses are real. So you be mindful when you having children, when you have children, old or young, when you be saying foul, wishing bad things and thoughts on other people's families, lives, and children, when you be trying to destroy people's families, their relationships for your own selfish deeds because you want to know shit, you want shit to go your way, you want to be in a bloodline that is not yours, you want to seem powerful, you want to seem like it's a tug of war between brothers and sisters, mamas and daughters, you just want to get in the way. All that's in the Bible anyway. You better look at your children. You better look at your life. You better look at your marriage, your relationship, and all the things you've done. Because like I said, nobody's perfect. Like we all fuck up and make mistakes trying to learn and find our way in the world. And once you find your way in this world, sometimes God will sit you down, put you in hermit mode, isolate you so you can take care of your household, focus on the things He will have you focus on. Because everything on the outside don't matter. If it's meant for you, it will find you. If it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. You just be grateful and thankful for what you are blessed with and have. Because guess what? Every area of your life is protected. It ain't nothing nobody can do at this point or say. Unless you put yourself in a position to deal with these people again and let one of them motherfuckers in and slip. And then there they go. You feeding the coat and the coven and the elites and the Illuminati all over again. Then you got to repeat the same karmic shit again because what? You haven't learned your lesson. That don't mean God won't keep you protected. You just going to have to go through the same bullshit that you went through over and over again and learn these lessons and try to pass these tests all over again, just like any other school. And people got to understand, just because you got a college degree don't mean you better than anybody. Just because you got a high school diploma don't mean your ass smart. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of fucking stupid, educated dummies walking around just spewing big words out their mouth that don't go with shit they be talking about. Understand that. And there's a lot of people that still work at McDonald's with bachelor degrees. So that ought to tell you something. If you made a good life for yourself, don't do that in nobody's face. That means you earned it. Long as you ain't do nothing vile or crooked or step on somebody's toes to get it still, you know what I'm saying? You good. You good. Because, like, again, nobody's perfect. Everybody make mistakes. We lie, we fuck up, we might cheat, all us. Even if we chose, we make the mistake because guess what? We have to learn the lessons and be able to share our testimonies to show people how we overcame. And if we can overcome these things and God still got his hands on us, others can do it too. Your soul is capable of being saved as well as your spirit because God will take up the brokenhearted and hold you in his bosom and wrap you in his arm and let you know, my child, son or daughter, it's going to be okay. I've been with you the whole time. You just had to learn and keep repeating this till you got it. Now you woke. I woke you up. And I always woke you up in the nick of time, but now you woke. Your eyes are open. You no longer having rose-colored glasses. You're not people-pleasing. You have my spiritual glasses on. Now you done stepped in and realized you are the magic. You don't have to do it. But do whatever makes you feel comfortable with your ritualistic practices to protect you and yours. And stay grounded and humble. But say what you need to say because I gave you a voice. Use it. And with that being said, you guys, I am Kiki Chronicles, Spiritual Empress here. Y'all be blessed. And I hope what I says reach somebody that need to hear this, understand this, get some clarity, and know that you are loved. And remember something too, for you karmics out there. I am light and dark. And I always been. And it depends on whoever you are. You want to come at me, you want to play with me, understand, God don't play about me. So whatever you say out your mouth towards me, you better be careful from this point on. I don't give a fuck if you watch me, listen to me or not. You want to mock the way I look? Bitch, I've been looking this way since I was a child. I gain weight, I lose weight. But I remain me. Can y'all say the same? I'm out, y'all. You heard me?